Andoni Iraola has quickly turned Bournemouth into one of the most exciting sides to watch in the Premier League. The Spanish manager has instilled a fearless, high-energy style of play that has the Cherries punching above their expectations, combining fluid attacking patterns with sharp intensity both on and off the ball. Bournemouth are no longer fighting for survival. Instead, they're playing incredible football that can unsettle even the league's best clubs. Under Iraola, the team's identity is clear: fast transitions, clever movements, and a collective hunger to dominate games in their own way. Bournemouth have shown flexibility in their setup under Iraola, although the 4-2-3-1 has been the most consistent shape during his time at the club. The structure is well balanced, holding its form both in and out of possession, which not only gives the side defensive stability, but also makes them difficult to transition against when the ball is lost. The fullbacks are heavily involved in every phase of play, providing width down the flanks and supporting attacking combinations higher up the pitch. In midfield, the pivot pairing operates with freedom, drifting into open pockets of space to keep circulation flowing and help progress the ball effectively. The number 10 enjoys similar freedom, floating between the central and wide zones to link play and create overloads. Out wide, the wingers are crucial ball carriers and transition threats, capable of driving into half spaces or even central channels, depending on the movement of their teammates. Leading the line, the striker constantly looks to stretch defenses with penetrative runs in behind, while also dropping back into build-up play when needed to connect the team's attacking structure. Bournemouth's tactics under Iraola are heavily centered around transitions, with a counter-focused build-up often used to trigger their attacking sequences, complemented by a high defensive approach that sees them press aggressively in hopes of regaining possession quickly. In possession, the team varies its build-up from the back. The goalkeeper often plays short into the defensive line to progress the ball vertically, but can also look to launch long passes to bypass the opposition's press and spark fast transition opportunities. The Cherries are equipped with powerful ball carriers across the pitch, a key weapon that allows them to drive forward, creates overloads, and simultaneously open up gaps for rotating players. In slower, more patient build-up phases, Iraola encourages his side to shift the ball wide, where fullbacks and wingers combine alongside the pivot players, who also look to drift into the wide zones in order to help create crossing situations for attackers inside the box. However, quick vertical passing and sharp ball movement remain the most dangerous hallmark of Iraola's Bournemouth, as they thrive on rapid transitions and exploiting space before the opposition can settle. The high defensive approach is designed to close down passing lanes quickly, while implying intense pressure on the ball carrier, with the ultimate goal of regaining possession and immediately breaking in the opposite direction. Bournemouth's pressing structure is well drilled, often preventing clean entry passes into midfield and instead forcing the opposition to play out wide. And this is where the wingers and fullbacks are primed to swarm and pin the ball against the touchline. If play develops centrally, the midfielders respond with aggressive pressing, aiming to disrupt the passing options and win the ball back in dangerous areas. The backline, including the fullbacks, must remain vigilant in defending their zones, tracking runners on the flanks, while the centre-backs monitor the central spaces by stepping in to intercept passes or cutting out through balls. Against direct play, the central defenders position themselves to contest long balls over the top, restoring possession and preventing the opposition from exploiting the high line. The coordinated pressing approach combines intensity with structure, making Bournemouth difficult to bypass and allowing them to turn defensive actions into attacking opportunities almost instantly. The goalkeeper Jordi Petrovic is set to a ball-playing role with a build-up focus, making him heavily involved in how Bournemouth progress play from the back. He is the key to initiating attacks, often starting with short passes into the backline or midfielders, while also helping to recycle possession during deeper ball rotations. If there are no clear passing options available, Petrovic is capable of launching long, accurate passes forward to bypass the pressure and trigger quick transitions. Beyond his distribution, he's also proven to be a reliable last line of defense, pulling off crucial reflex saves and constantly keeping the team in games with his sharp shot-stopping ability. The backline of Adrian Truffert, Marcos Sensi, Bafode Diakate, and Adam Smith forms the core defensive resistance for Bournemouth. The two fullbacks, being Truffert and Smith, are set to balance wingback roles, allowing them to support in the build-up as reliable wide outlets. From these deeper positions, they can circulate possession with simple passes inside, or release the ball down the line to the wingers. As play advances, both will look to push higher, providing overlapping runs to stretch the pitch, or the occasional underlap depending on the wingers' movements. These rotations give Bournemouth variety in wide areas, and their presence is crucial to drawing the opposition toward the flanks, helping to create overloads that Iraola's system thrives on. At the heart of the defense, the pairing of Sensi and Diakate operate as ball-playing defenders with a defensive focus. Their slightly deeper positioning provides cover when the fullbacks move forward, ensuring the team isn't left exposed. They are often instrumental in initiating Bournemouth's build-up, rotating possession calmly across the backline with short, secure passes, but also stepping forward with line-breaking passes when the gaps appear. Sensi in particular adds excellent variety with his range of distribution, often firing precise lofted balls into the channels to release runners and spark transitions. Defensively, the back four must remain highly alert to the threats they face. The fullbacks are tasked with blocking crosses and shutting down opposing wingers, while the central defenders need to dominate the middle by winning their challenges and intercepting through balls. With their balance of composure, possession, and resilience out of it, the backline embodies Iraola's philosophy of proactive yet disciplined defending. The base of midfield, consisting of Alex Scott and Tyler Adams, will be central to Bournemouth's free-flowing transition game under Iraola. Scott is deployed as a free-roaming deep-lying playmaker, giving him the license to drift across the central areas and even into the wider zones when needed. He is pivotal in both the first and second phases of play, often acting as the link between defense and attack. On the ball, Scott has the intelligence to dictate tempo, connect with wide or central attackers, and carry possession forward to create overloads. His vision and passing range allow him to release teammates into open spaces with incisive through balls, making him a vital creative engine for the team's structure. Alongside him, Adams operates with a slightly more defensive edge, but will also be deployed as a deep-lying playmaker. He will assist in the early build-up phases, providing stability while also progressing the ball through the middle with sharp line-breaking passes. Adams plays a key role in midfield rotations and overall ball circulation, helping to shift the play wide or accelerate transitions with quick vertical passing. His defensive awareness adds an extra layer of security, acting as a midfield shield in front of the defensive unit. Antoine Semenyo, Marcus Tavernier, and David Brooks form the creative and dynamic attacking line behind the striker. Semenyo is deployed as a balanced inside forward from the left, drifting fluidly between the wide and half spaces. His powerful ball carrying ability makes him incredibly difficult to stop, as he can ride challenges, burst past defenders, and create moments of magic either by carving out chances for his teammates or finishing off opportunities himself. While his direct running and dribbling are standout qualities, Semenyo can also function as a wide creator, delivering crosses into the box for the striker. As a finisher, he is a true weapon. The Ghanaian's ball striking and ability to generate shots from tight angles give Bournemouth a lethal edge in transition or settled play. Operating centrally, Tavernier takes on the role of a roaming playmaker, providing the side with a key link between midfield and attack. He enjoys complete freedom to drift across the pitch, moving into wide areas, half spaces, and central pockets, depending on the game's flow. This movement not only creates fluidity in Bournemouth's structure, but also allows other players, such as the wingers or deep midfielders, to rotate into his position and maintain attacking balance. Tavernier is a versatile threat, able to drive forward with the ball, combine quickly in tight areas, and strike dangerously from in and around the box. His creativity, energy, and willingness to exploit space make him one of the most influential players in Iraola's offensive scheme. On the right, Brooks is tasked as an attacking wide playmaker. While he can hold width to stretch the opposition defenses, his natural tendency is to cut inside and link with Tavernier in the central zones, where his intelligence and vision help unlock defenses. Brooks thrives in combination play, using quick interchanges to progress attacks, but he also poses as a direct scoring threat by drifting into the box from wide areas. He is, however, primarily a creative force, looking to slip passes into runners and supply service to the central striker. A hallmark of Iraola's setup is flexibility, and both wingers have been known to switch flanks during matches. This tactical rotation not only unsettles defenses, but also provides Bournemouth with different types of crossing and creative options depending on the situation. Leading the line for the team is Francisco Evanilson de Lima Barbosa, who operates as a support advance forward. The Brazilian striker is a constant reference point in attack, dropping deeper into midfield to combine with his teammates and link play before spinning off and making runs in behind. His ability to lay off quick passes and then burst forward again make him a vital cog in Iraola's transition-heavy system, as he can turn defensive recoveries into direct attacking opportunities. Evanilson is highly effective at stretching the opposition defenses, whether it's running into the channels, pulling wide to create space for advancing wingers, or pressing on the shoulder of the last defender. His intelligent movement ensures that Bournemouth's attacking shape is always fluid and difficult to predict. Beyond his work rate and positional awareness, he is a selfless creator, unafraid to slide passes into teammates in more dangerous positions inside the box. But while he is a provider, Evanilson is just as ruthless in front of goal. He has a knack for ghosting into the right spaces at the perfect time, attacking deliveries from wide areas with sharp movement and anticipation. In transition moments, his ability to carry the ball at pace, link quickly with runners, and finish with composure makes him a complete threat. The captain of the team is Adam Smith, who continues to be a steady leader both on and off the pitch. Set-piece responsibilities are shared across the squad, with free kicks split between Marcus Tavernier, Alex Scott, and David Brooks, depending on the positioning and the distance. Penalty duties are rotated between Antoine Semenyo and Francisco Evanilson, giving the Cherries two reliable options from the spot. Corners are usually taken by Tavernier or Brooks, as both are capable of delivering dangerous in-swinging or out-swinging balls into the box. Primary aerial threat from corners is Bafode Diakate, who provides a dominant presence in the air. Evanilson will make the near-post run to attack flick while Marcus Sensi positions himself at the far post to capitalize on secondary chances. At the edge of the box, Semenyo waits to pounce on loose clearances or recycle possession, with Adrian Trufford stationed deeper as the defensive cover to guard against counter-attacks. When defending corners, Diakate is tasked with marking the opposition's main aerial threat, while Trufford takes up the responsibility as the post watcher. As for the post coverage, Sensi covers the near post zone, while Smith is stationed at the back post, ensuring balance across the defensive line. Throw-ins are kept straightforward, with the fullbacks, Trufford and Smith, handling their duties on their respective flanks. And there we go, people. That is how you can go ahead and replicate Andoni Iraola's Bournemouth tactics for FC26. If you haven't liked the video just yet, please do consider smashing that like button. That would mean the absolute most to yours truly. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider it. I am trying to hit 30k by the end of this year, and it would be absolutely incredible settings if we could do that. Of course, as per always, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Now, if you're looking for any extra content, I'm talking tactics extensions, retro tactics, and all that good stuff, and many other things that will be coming to the Patreon soon enough, please do consider checking out the Patreon. I've just mentioned it, but the link for that will be down below in the description, right next to the link for the Brom Sport Gaming Discord, where we chat everything IRL football. We laugh, we joke, we banter, we do all that good stuff, as well as we also discuss FC26 and maybe any other football games like Football Manager and all that good stuff. So yes, all of that The links will be down below for it, and I do hope you have a smashing goddamn day, people. Anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I'm out of here. Peace.